Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching WYTV. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji. You can call me Sidon J. Omoyagba, the only Idon on Wisdom Yard Television. And when you see me standing in front of the camera, you already know what time it is. This is time of trends, where we talk about the trending topics, trending news that is going on around us. And we don't talk about only trending news in Nigeria. We go outside the globe. You know, we go outside the country, go to African countries, Europe, everywhere, all around the world. And currently, you know, there's a war going on between, I won't call that war, it's just a massacre going on between Israel and Hamas. And different people's, dignitaries have been talking about it, talking about some important personnel that had to do with that side. One player, Liverpool player, Salah, was, trying to talk to people in Egypt that why is it that they are not saying anything since the massacre started. And now that is what I'll use to welcome you guys on this show today. Don't forget that the sponsor is Nokpa Abbas and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. All right, today I'll be telling you guys some interesting topics. But then, trending news is not all about, something interesting though, because the first one I'm going to be talking about now is tragic story. Talking about a yet to be identified woman that was being crushed by a container. I don't know. Accident happens a lot in Nigeria now, maybe because of the bad roads and all. This woman is yet to be identified because if you see how the container crushed this woman, it's just too much. And the FRSC spokesperson said the cause of the accident was due to a brake failure of the truck. It's just too sad for this kind of news to happen. I urge the federal government to see to doing all our roads, like all these bad roads that all these trucks follows. They should try and do some things. They should follow up with how they are trying to, renovate everything, because I don't know the reason why all these truck drivers too, they don't used to be calm when they are driving. Yes, let me say this, because some of you are drunk, or some of the drivers, they are drunk. And before they even take off, they won't check everything. They won't check their engine, check their brake, check everything to if maybe they are in good condition or not. They will just set out on the journey, and before you know, something bad will happen on the roadside. But then this woman happened to be standing by the roadside before the container fell on her, and her identity is yet to be known because it's just there before the FRSC came into the scene. And now the driver flee because he doesn't know, maybe they're going to beat him or something. So the police are still looking out to get the driver. So the report said that an area, Iweka area, Upper Iweka bus stop, Onitsha, Anambra State, that was where the accident happened. I will pray that the woman rest in peace, because it's just too sad. It's too sad. All right, let's move on to the next one. The Rivers State Police Command has arrested one 42-year-old man, simply identified as Kolawole, for allegedly defiling his 13-year-old female house help at Ejeku Street in Eneka Community, Obiakpo local government area of the state. Now, you see, for a Yoruba man, I don't know, why is it that all these our adults, they don't know they are adults, they don't know how they are grown up. Some things, I don't even think they know what they are doing. For you to take a 13-year-old girl, defining a wife, for what reason? At least you are married, you have your wife, and even if you and your wife are not in good condition, at least you should have looked out for someone to do that with. Some people do this for fun. Some people even do it as business. You can call them. They have apps. Yes, Olosho have apps that you can just contact them. For you doing this kind of thing for this girl, a young girl that is naive, she doesn't know anything, and you just have to do this kind of. She will never forget this pain. You understand? And different investigation has been carried out on this particular case, and different tests have been done by some doctors, and they confirmed it that this girl has, the penetration was much, that it's not the first time, that this man has been doing this for this girl, times without number. People like this are supposed to be stoned to death, or maybe they just forget them from prison. I don't understand. Like a grown-up man, maybe, I don't know, is it that you are insane or something? Because why will you just feel like, okay, it is a small girl that can be someone you will give birth to, you want to rape and, just do anything to? It's too bad. That's just too bad. Well, Akolawole was arrested. He's a 42-year-old man that doesn't even have common sense to think of not going near a girl that could be his own child. Just imagine. So this girl was just 13, and Akolawole defied her based on the fact that she is huge and he feels he can do anything. But then, thank God that he has been apprehended, because who does this kind of thing will not go scot-free. He no fit go scot-free, to be sincere. I said the people like this should be thrown to stoned to death, so as to serve as a good example for other people that is trying to do this. Look at that APC chairman too, in the northern part of Nigeria, that had to, you know, rape one girl that he calls his own house help. A 14-year-old girl, you raped her, impregnated her. Just imagine. And it's not just an ordinary person, an APC chairman for crying out loud. Maybe that's what is giving all these people to ginger to be doing things like that, which is bad. It's too bad. The 13-year-old girl does not even know anything. Now you have opened her eye to something that she's not supposed to get exposed to yet. You understand? But I thank God, I really thank God that he was being apprehended, and it is good like that. Now prison you go rotting. If not me be the judge, to be sincere. All right, let's move on to the next one here. You know, apparently we saw a video of Mr. Ibu and her daughters, you know, and the wife crying for help because Mr. Ibu is going through some ailment now, and he's on bed crying for help that if this thing is not being done on time, it will take one of his leg. And people have been trying. Even Davido came out and said, I'll pay all the money. We have different people that came out that, okay, don't worry, I'm ready to pay all the money. So before we now get to see Reno Omokri yesterday, mocking, what was it called, Peter Obi, that, okay, Peter Obi, come on, the time has come for you to give back to the people that help you during election. Now someone said, okay, what do you want Peter Obi to do? Okay, Mr. Ibu campaigned for Peter Obi. That one is clearing. Like, we know it's clearing. Now, Peter Obi did not emerge as the Nigerian president. So what do you want Peter Obi to do to this? But then, Reno Omokri said Peter Obi should pay Mr. Ibu's hospital bill because he campaigned for him when he was during the last presidential election, that Mr. Ibu tried for Peter Obi, that now it is time for you now to not do what he has done. It is time for you to pay back. But now this man called Kanayo now came out today to say, no, don't say things like that. If you want to do something, if you want to do good, you do it freely. Not like not like people impounding it on you that you must do this by force. So that is what veteran Nollywood actor Kanayo has blasted Reno Omokri, a former media aide to ex-president Goodluck Jonathan, for dragging the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, into actor Mr. Ibu's ill health. And he said, Kanayo stated that giving is personal and should not be used to indict others. That is what I'm saying. Like, you can't force anybody to do good. You understand? But you know, we all know Reno Omokri now. We know what he does online. You know, he likes shaking table very well. He go shake your table, you go tire. But on this particular note, I feel Reno is not. It's not like he really meant what he's saying. You know, he will always shake table. Normally, if you remember, if you could recall the Mohbad's case, it was Reno Omokri that wanted to bring it up again. He was the first person that had a video conversation with video call conversation with Naira Marley. You know, Reno will just be there, you know, to check tables, to let you know that he is still on point. But then Kanayo said, no, on this one, I don't go agree, because you cannot just be calling out Peter Obi like that to come and help. To do good is not by force, it's by your mind. If you want to do it, you do it. It's not like they go force you to do it. So that is what Kanayo is trying to tell Reno Omokri, that he should just keep short, that this time around he should just know his way, because you cannot drag Peter Obi into matters that he doesn't want to do. If he wants to help, he will help. And if he doesn't want to help, no wahala with that. Not because say Mr. Ibu don't help and campaign for inside the election, so you feel Mr. Ibu, Peter Obi will now come up. If Peter Obi wants to, you know, drop something, he will. And if he said he doesn't have anything, there's nothing anybody can do about it. That is what Kanayo is trying to do. And if you check Kanayo's page, he himself was trying to let people know that we need help. Kanayo said it, that they've done the best they can as the veteran Nollywood actors all across the globe, that they've tried and contribute to the amounts they need to fly Mr. Ibu out of the country for proper treatment. But now Reno Omokri was now calling Peter Obi that, okay, Baba, Shebi, they don't help you before. You said can't help person will sick now. But then you see this Nigeria, different is just the solve normally. But then that is that on that. Let's go to the last but not the least for today. Police Commission explains recruitment of repentant thugs to fight crimes. Just imagine. Let me read it again for you guys so that you can understand. Police Commission explains recruitment of repentant thugs to fight crimes. What do you want to explain normally? Although I will tell you what he has said about them, but then why will you tell me that thugs have repent? Just like that. You know, apparently we saw a news that Nigerians are trying to pay some of amount on some inmates that are being released. You know, 4,000 inmates that are being released. So I was asking myself, what if they are trying to use this as a propaganda? Like maybe someone is in that prison. Some set of people that are part of the people they released from prison. Maybe they are working for APC or they are working for one party, and they now use that opportunity to get them out of the prison, claiming that they want to recruit them to police. To police command. Why? We have people in the police college. We have people that is applying for this every year. That you didn't give them the post of being a policeman. Now you want to turn all these people to constables, criminals. You said they've repented. How do you know? What test have you done on them? How sure are you that they are repentant? And you even put thugs. Imagine thugs. Now, these are the set of people that will now come up to be one of the senior officers in the police command, and they will start shooting around, causing brutality up and down. I think the federal government should think very well. Now, they say it's in Kano State. I don't care even if it's in North. But then I don't think this is the right thing for the government to do, trying to change the face of prisoners to a normal person, and even not normal person, to face crime, to help them to fight crime. So normal person cannot fight now. Person will just come back from prison, go come fight crime for now. Think about it now. You still want to bring them back into corruption. Because Nigerian police, everything, Nigerian security has been corrupted. Now you bringing someone from the prison, bringing him out and turning him to a constable. No, it has not gotten up to that. We have a lot of people that are jobless, a lot of graduates that are jobless, that they really want to join the police force, but you're not granting them. The only thing you could say is you want to people that are from prison, you saw them as a repentant, so you want to put all of them into police force, turn them to constable. Well, in a statement, PSC spokesman Ikechukwu Ani clarified that the repentant criminals were recruited as police constabulary because they had realized that the crimes they do, and they believe the crimes does not even pay, that they are not supposed to be doing the things they've done to lead them to prison. Now they are repentant and they are ready to serve the country. How are we sure on that? How sure are you? Because now you are saying that they are going to support you, they will help you in fighting crime. Are you sure? Okay. Well, he stated that the commission is in touch with the Kano State Police Command and is aware that the use of constabulary is to support the police in building a crime-free Kano State. Well, I just pray that this thing doesn't turn around, because you know, say everything go just they turn around, you go just they turn on their own. Now, if everything is casala boss now, nobody to call. Because I don't know the prisoners that you are supposed to leave. Okay, even if you want to free them, just leave them to go and start a new life. Not like you bringing them into crime again. You should think before we take a step though, but then that's my own view. I don't know your own view. If you have any view, you can drop it in the comment section. Whoever can tell, you can get to them so that they can know that what they are doing, I don't feel it is the right thing, because people have been talking about it online. So we have different people that have been making allegations about this stuff. Like, why will you release a prisoner and say you want to, because you feel they are not repentant thugs, you now want to bring them into the police force so as for them to fight crimes with you. Why? That's too bad. Well, this is where we are going to be ending it today on Trends. Don't forget that the sponsor for this show is Nokpa Abbas and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatuji, but you can call me Sidon J Omoyagba, the only Idon on Wisdom Yard Television. Join me again on Trends. Enjoy your weekend.